Okay, so here we have it, folks. Two of the oddest, strangest, most messed up looking Bakugan are here to go toe to toe for your viewing pleasure. So first, let's compare their marble forms. We'll start with El Condor. Now, I've mentioned this before. What makes his marble form so awesome, so unique, so special is this bird right here that is perfect for his name. Is it a condor? Most likely, it probably is a condor. That's how he gets his name. It reminds me of the geoglyphs, right, from the ancient Nazca lines. So there's a Nazca bird, and it is so mysterious, and it goes well with El Condor's, like, mysterious ancient South American theme. It's perfect. Now if you look at Tentaclear right here, he has a whole bunch of eyes on him. Pretty much, if you are familiar with one of the monsters in Dungeons and Dragons, there's something called a beholder. If you've seen the movie Big Trouble in Little China, you will see a beholder. It's a very interesting looking creature. You know, that's what this reminds me of. So very, very cool. And then on the other side, he also has like a there's a big old eye right here. And what's also cool is where the magnet is, that's also an eye as well. So in the marble form, I really have to say that they are tied. They both excellent in their marble forms. Alright, so now we have to take a look at their transformations, and they both decided to show their backs to you. Okay, here they are, side by side. When we look at the transformation for Tentaclear, excellent transformation, pops out. It's very surprise-like, almost like a Jack-in-the-Box. It's very cool. In addition, he opens at an angle, as you can see, so he's not facing straight up. That's another extra cool thing about him. And the way he opens up right here, these are, you can see the tentacles are printed on there. Very nice. And then you can see the eyes right here. I do not like the screws in there, but okay, we're not going to talk about that right now. We're talking about his transformation. It is pretty simple, and in addition, he does have feet. He does have these feet that can come out back here, so he does have a very, very good transformation. El Condor also pops open like this, very surprising, and he comes out like that and opens up his flaps. Very nice transformation. When you close them, it's also nice because these flaps, his wings, they actually lock him closed. So that's kind of nice too. The one thing about El Condor is when he pops open, he has a tendency to fall back because so much of the weight, I believe it's almost like a 40%, 60% weight, and that he has a tendency to fall back and not stand well. So that's why they added him like a kickstand in the back right there. But that is manual, so when you roll it and it stands, the chances are you could miss. So that is actually a negative in his transformation, because we're talking about transformation right now. But it seems like Tentaclear actually has the advantage right now. But if you think about it, because of the way he transforms, El Condor has a fan mode that is super powerful, super awesome. It's his Pac-Man mode. You see, he could do the Pac-Man, and he could chomp. He could go wah, 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 and he could chomp down on you. So because of that, I actually give it to El Condor, even though it seemed like Tentaclear was going to win this one. So El Condor takes the victory in transformation. Okay, so third and final round, we are going to compare their alt modes. Okay, so I did mention with Tentaclear, I'm not a big fan of the screws right here on the eyes. I do feel that it takes away on this eyeball right here, this giant eyeball. Whereas the screws on El Condor, I feel like it's not a big deal, you know. Now, if we take a look at the cartoon form of El Condor, I think that the toy actually looks much, much better. So you got to give him credit for that. You know, his feet are right here and his flappy wings are right there, and it just looks much nicer as the toy. but we still have to go back to what the hell is he, you know? But then you look at Tentaclear, and you could look at his cartoon form, or you could look at his toy, and it's basically an eyeball with tentacles on it. Very jellyfish-like. And of course, there's no such creature on Earth like that, but it's somehow believable. You know, it works. It really works. Whereas the El Condor, like I said, what the heck is he? Some kind of totem pole, some kind of skull thingy, just, you know, whatever. But, like I said, the toy form does look good. So, it really is, so far, I can't really give an advantage to one or the other. Alright, so here is the conclusion. Round 1 in the marble forms, they were a draw, both excellent. Round 2 in the transformation, we had to give the edge to El Condor, so El Condor takes round 2. Round 3 in their alt forms, once again, a draw. So winning by split decision, it goes to El Condor, and it really comes down to the fact that his fan mode, he has that Pac-Man mode, you know, and because of that, it went to El Condor. Please give a round of applause to both of them. They really fought hard. It was a very, very close match. They both did a great job.